What's up, Dub Nation? Poor man's commish here, again in the practice facility, the Blue Mile. And I want to give you an update on practice today, 7 days before NBA Finals Game 1. We have tons and tons of news, half of which I would have gotten to you in the pre-practice report, but all right, how long will this Twitch app last? I don't know. But anyways, let's give you the update. Is this working or is it gonna cut out on me? You'd think they have a better app, Twitch being Twitch, now owned by Amazon. Anyway, sorry guys. All right, let's see. Is this gonna work this time? Come on, Twitch. Jesus. Okay, so KD is gonna be reevaluated next Wednesday. So he hasn't even hit the court, can't even shoot around, but he's there every day trying to get rehab done ASAP. We first learned that from Quinn Cook, actually. He told us that back on May 15th after the game. I asked him that directly. I said, is KD coming in every day? Well, he said that KD was coming in every day, working hard on getting his calf right. And I was like, is he shooting around? And Quinn said, nah, he's not shooting around yet. All right, so then we had Boogie on the podium, which was great. So check that out on our YouTube channel. But he was in 3-on-3. We also have 2 minutes of that, a clip on there of him playing 3-on-3. And Jason Collins was there, Jaren's brother. He can shoot threes too. So you can actually see that action on our YouTube channel. So those were the main things. The big national news was Clay rolled his eyes when he learned that he was on the, he didn't make the all NBA teams, 3 of them, and rolled his eyes. ESPN has a good shot of that. Even though they tweeted out Anthony Slater's video, which was on the side. Really weird how ESPN has the shot and yet they tweeted somebody else's video. That one got 2 million views, by the way. So, but that's a whole other story. I can rant on for days about that. Now, so the official word before practice was that the Warriors announced that KD would probably miss the beginning of the finals. You can read into whatever you want there. They were, purposely vague because you can't really put a number on the number of days that she'll miss with a calf injury. It's just so mysterious and hard to predict. Well, not mysterious, but a lot of things can happen with the calf. So kudos to Rick Celebrini. The Warriors are very sensitive about how it's termed, like it's definitely not the Achilles, and there's still a chance that Durant might play in the finals. Now, as far as Boogie, they worded it in terms of anticipate that Boogie will play in the finals. They didn't say which game, but I mean, I think they purposely want to be optimistic about Boogie. And I haven't gone through the Kerr interview yet, but I remember seeing a tweet where, I mean, look, Boogie definitely wants to come back by game one, but there's still a chance he could play by game one. Again, he is cleared for contact in practice, and he looks good. He had a couple jumpers in our video, as you can see, and just remember though, there's a lot of conditioning, plus his body type is probably requires more of a runway to get back on the court than in terms of conditioning than the average NBA guy. So keep that in mind. So we just don't know. It has to be day by day. And I think it's best probably to revisit this probably next Monday before they fly Tuesday to land Wednesday to then practice. I mean, Tuesday to land on Tuesday night and then practice on Wednesday. I don't know if they'll have media availability next Tuesday with Steve Kerr, let's say. We'll just have to see. So there may not be anything next Tuesday looking ahead. A lot of you have asked us on Twitter what the schedule is going to be like. And then once we get to either Milwaukee or Toronto, that's when things kind of really change. Like the way they run media is very different. On the one hand, it may be harder to get really unique quotes from the stars like Steph and Clay and Draymond, but on the other hand, we get a chance to, seek out, say, Sean Livingston to talk about whatever, and we'll generally have a lot of access to a guy like that. So as far as today, basically the headliners was the update I gave you on KD, the update I gave you on Boogie, Clay rolling his eyes when asked about not making the All-NBA teams, and then we also had Draymond. We have a lot of Draymond content that a lot of people don't have or readily have, and Draymond's always great in the chair, and he thought that, first of all, Clay should have made first team all defense. He didn't express a whole lot of disappointment in Green himself making second team all defense instead of first team. But he did joke around and say that he likes the second team. That's a heck of a second team to be on because it has Clay and Kawhi on it. And I forget who else. So Draymond was great, and someone also asked him about Drake. We tweeted that, and he said, Drake can't shoot, can't pass, and I've seen highlights of Drake playing basketball, and he's not so hot at that. So that was funny, and finally, someone asked him, how has it been kind of being, a different Draymond, and he said, no, I'm the same Draymond. I mean, you guys all know what that means, basically him pushing the ball and scoring more and all of that. So he kind of addressed that question. So I'm losing my voice a little bit here, but I'll let you guys go, and just want to thank the one viewer that I'm getting at the moment. I looked at the Twitch terms of becoming an affiliate. We're good on the followers, we're good on the streaming, but we need to average 3 viewers per stream, and I'm a little worried about that. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but maybe I'll throw some carrots out there. But first off, if you could tell your friends to check this out if they're Warrior fans, because you're not getting this anywhere else. I mean, I'm one of like a dozen people maybe that follow the team around everywhere and attend every media availability. I think I'm the only one who live streams every interview. And you guys can use me to your advantage. Like, hit me up and let me know like who you want to talk to. I'm going to plan to talk to Livingston because he's considering retirement. And, every day, every game that passes, he's smelling the roses. He told the media that a few months ago that he's trying to enjoy every moment because it might be his last season. And so I'm going to do my best to get one-on-ones with Sean. So look forward to that when NBA Finals practice occurs next Wednesday. Back to Twitch. I need to increase the viewership somehow. So tell your friends, but also I'm planning to do like a raffle. I have a whole bunch of bobbleheads saved up over the last 5 years, to tell you the truth. And I'd like to do something with that. I have t-shirts from Oracle that I was given. Thank you to people who have given us those. I hope to incorporate that somehow soon. We have a whole bunch of Marcus Thompson, Steph Curry biography books from 2 years ago. Yeah, I know it's old, but some of you haven't read that yet, and it's actually a wonderful book, like the definitive biography on Steph, other than his own biography, which is coming out on Facebook Watch as we speak. I don't get paid for saying that either. But Steph, you can send me a little commission anytime you'd like. But I kid there. Marcus Thompson is coming out with a KD book, which we got in the mail from Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. I'm going to give that away. And that one has a little bit more value right now just because it's brand new and nobody hardly has it. I don't think it's even out yet. It's a pre-order phase or whatever. So I'm going to give that out. And if you have any other ideas on how to increase our viewership on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate your 2 cents. Anybody that friends me on Twitch, I automatically friend back. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Twitch as a user, and I probably should. And I'm excited. Metro PCS now just has a deal where you get free Amazon, and I'm looking to switch over from crappy old Sprint finally. But I'm leaning heavily towards Metro just because they have the Amazon Prime and they have good service because it's basically T-Mobile's network, and they have good prices on $50 data and cellular. So then I can subscribe to myself and hopefully later when I'm an affiliate, get a little piece of that Amazon Prime money. But it'll take a while, and I appreciate it. Now we're up to 4 viewers, which is neat. So I think I need to increase my streams because in the basketball world, it's typically, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and we're done. But in the streaming world, especially Twitch, I've heard that you guys are streaming like for 4 hours. And so how do I even come close to that? I'm already probably on my 10th minute here, and it feels like a long time. So I got to figure all that out. But again, I need to just carve out some time to dig into my treasure chest of Warriors goodies like T-shirts and books and bobbleheads, and throw that out to you guys to get this jump started. But I appreciate you guys, all 4 of you that checked this out just now. That's exciting. All right. Now, tomorrow, same thing, practice, 11:45. It was tough today because they just throw these guys at you. They get on the microphone. In fact, Steve Kerr went on at the same time as Draymond, and one of the media guys was complaining about that later. So it's tough to cover all of that for you. I got 0 footage of Steph, but then I compiled it from other sources for you, and people loved it on YouTube. So go check that out. But it's going to be tough again tomorrow for me to cover everything, but I'll try my best. So be sure to tune in tomorrow around noontime or before that Pacific time for the live stream. And we'll probably get Steph. We won't get Clay, we won't get Draymond, we won't get Boogie because they went today. So we'll probably get Steph and whoever else maybe even Andre give us an update on his calf. So looking forward to that, even though it's going to be sort of a local media zoo. Thanks for hanging on with me, and I'll let you go now. And I wish I had more views for you, but this is it for now. Why don't you walk with me out here, show you the lobby and Chase Center, or a picture of it.